Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. Today's Monday. I have a news dump. I've been actually hanging on to some of these tabs in my browser since September and just didn't find the right time to get them into a video. So some of these are kind of old, but I've tried to update the best I can since they're 4 months old. So yeah, just a big news dump basically for a post. Sports cards, sports memorabilia, things like that. Some things I find interesting that I think you will as well. Most of these come from Sports Collectors Daily, except when otherwise noted. Game 5 of the 1919 World Series, Hod Eller pitched that game. 1919 World Series, of course, well known for the Black Sox scandal, and Eller actually struck out 6 consecutive White Sox in that game, which is and still is, the World Series record for most consecutive strikeouts. He struck out the side in the second and the third innings, and that ball from that game, or a game ball, was put into a time capsule and just opened up, and now the ball is on display at a Chicago museum. The ball has what appears to be and what is believed to be a stain it's a paraffin wax residue from Eller's shine ball. It's a type of pitch he threw back then. So pretty neat stuff. I love these time capsules and things that people put in them. When I was a kid, like you probably did, at my elementary school, we did a time capsule. I wonder what we put in there. I don't remember, but I'm almost old enough. I think we put them in there for 50 years. Getting there. I've got another, 15 years maybe. Pair of tickets to Michael Jordan's debut NBA game are on sale. They're expected to fetch $300,000. This is a weird one because the article's from September and they were supposed to go up in an auction then. And I still see articles from last week, that say that they're going up for auction. So I don't know if I somehow missed it in my Google search or if the auction was delayed. But yeah, it was a high school kid in 1984 who sent out an SOS to his father saying, I need tickets to Michael Jordan's first game. And his father came through, got them tickets. He and I think a friend or a couple friends went with his dad, and he's owned them. He put them away 38 years ago and is now selling them. Yeah, expected to sell about $300,000, sell for $300,000. Pretty cool thing to just hang on to for all these years. Speaking of old tickets from debuts, Jackie Robinson's exhibition game debut ticket went on sale. It sold for $32,400 in PSA 6. It's the only one in any grade known to exist. This was his exhibition debut, as I said. His regular season debut in a PSA 2 sold this year for just shy of $500,000 to the Milwaukee Brewers owner. So big deal. Jackie Robinson's first regular season game. Awesome piece of American history. 1997 Upper Deck game jersey patch autograph card, Michael Jordan. This was among the first patch cards. It was a patch from his All-Star game jersey from that year. It was in a BGS 8 with a 10 grade for the autograph. It's currently at $460,000 with 3 days to go. Pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, I don't understand. I would never pay, if I were rich, would I pay $500,000 for a modern card from 1997? Probably not. I would be much more likely to pay the $500,000 for the Jackie Robinson ticket or some other piece of vintage memorabilia or card than I would be for a piece of Michael Jordan's jersey. It's cool. I have no doubt. It's very cool. But when thinking about American history, and if you could pay the same amount, let's just say that the Jordan goes up by $20,000 from here and they both sell for $480,000. Let me know in comments, which would you rather have? Jackie Robinson's first ticket or Michael Jordan's patch card from an All-Star game in the late 90s? Easy decision for me. Sports Collectors Daily also reported on this memory lane auction. Scored program from the first game of the first modern World Series in 1903, sold for $171,000. Again, that's an awesome piece of memorabilia. If I had an office, which I will someday, that's the kind of thing I would love to have hanging up in my office. Of course, I will never have $171,000 to blow on a program, but that's okay. That game, by the way, was a 7-3 Pirates win over Cy Young's Boston Americans. So, pretty big deal. In that same auction, 1933 Gaudi Nap Lajoie PSA 7 sold for $171,000. That was 3 times the amount of the old record for that same card in the same grade. There was also a PSA 4 1921 Exhibits Babe Ruth that went for $34,000. In the clean sweep auctions, PSA 7 1949 Bowman Satchel Paige. This is current, so these have not sold yet. So go check out clean sweep auctions. There's also a 1912 Major League Baseball tabletop game, which is really cool. Not a typical thing that you see very often. Has pictures of all the big stars, or many of the big stars around that time. 1912, I think 1912 was the year Fenway opened, also the year Titanic sunk. It's a long, long time ago, 110 years, 111 years ago. Also, a 1950 Mickey Mantle scouting report. I love this stuff. It's better than always seeing a 1952 Topps Mantle. Like you just saw maybe, I think Jason at Heritage Auctions posted that a really, really nice raw 52 Mantle walked through the door. They got it graded. I think it came back a 7.5. That's really awesome. That's cool stuff. But I'm much more interested in these unusual pieces of memorabilia. Love that stuff. What about you? Let me know in comments. If you're new here, click that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow, I'm in the office, very unusually, first time this year, and I will not be putting out a video in all likelihood because office days are busy days. Maybe I'll get a short in. We'll see. Thanks again for watching.